AJ Panaccione here with Allura Bath Kitchen. In today's video, I want to show you the different types of cabinet ends. Now, everyone always focuses on the front of the cabinet, but what happens when your cabinet end runs and you have the end of the cabinet exposed? Well, that's what we're going to talk about, your options here when you're designing your kitchen, what we can do. First up, deluxe finished ends. So deluxe finished ends are generally available only in a custom or semi-custom line. The main thing to note with the deluxe ends is that the door profile is the same as the door on your kitchen, and it's integrated directly into the side panel. So this side panel here is a 3/4 inch piece with the door panel style directly integrated in. There's nothing else. It's just the cabinet comes back, you have the 1/4 inch overlay, and you have the style. This is a really nice look. It's got that full finished look into it. I love this feature of medallion cabinetry, and I'm going to show you some of the alternatives if that's not something that you guys want to do. So option number 2 is called an applied door. So we did option 1, that was a deluxe end panel, and that's when the actual door style is built in to the right side of the cabinet. In an applied door, the cabinet is flush and fine, and then they apply a door directly to the side of the cabinet, right? So this is called an example of an applied door. It's got the same door style as the rest of the cabinet. It's got a little bit of a fancier look than your normal, just standard flush finished end, but it's applied directly to the top. So one, you have to make sure you have room, but it's really helpful to do an applied door if you've got this sort of turned cabinet, right? So this front of this cabinet is here, and the rest of the front of the cabinets are over here. This applied door helps bring it to the same elevation as those operational doors. These applied doors do not operate. They are stationary. You can't open these doors, right? So that's an applied door. It's used to make it decorative, used to make it look more finished, right? So next we're going to go over and we're going to talk about a flushed finished end. All right, option number 3 is a flushed finished end. So we did the deluxe end. That's where the door style is built into the side of the cabinet. We did the applied door. That's where the door is applied to the end of the cabinet. And now we're going to do a flushed finished end. And this is where there's no ear on the side of the cabinet. So once the cabinet goes back, it's flushed all the way back. This is a nice, simple, clean look. It's extremely popular. You got to make sure that when you're looking at whatever cabinet line, you know what the standard is, right? Most standard cabinets will have a 1/4 inch ear right back here. And if you don't want that to be seen when you're looking at the side of your cabinet here at your house, you got to make sure you specify to do a flush finished end. Anytime we're using medallion here at Allura Bath Kitchen, we're going to flush finished ends, any exposed ends, because it also comes finished, right? Sometimes, if you're designing this yourself or you have a cabinet line that someone's not familiar with, they will send it unfinished, basically the same color as this on the side. And if you've got a painted cabinet and then you've got a natural maple outside edge, it's not going to look great. So you really want to make sure that you're paying attention to your exposed ends. The last one that we're going to go look at is going to be just the standard ear that we have. Now, don't fret if you do leave the ear on there. You can always buy a panel, cut it to fit, and pop it right on to make it flush finish. So don't have to stress about it. All right, so as we talked about in another video, the 21st century cabinet line, this is how the end of the panels come standard. They are finished to match the front, unlike a medallion where this would be unfinished. That's why we always do the flush finished ends on a medallion exposed end. This standard one will have a 1/4 inch ear right here, right? So this is how it shows up. It is finished, and this is exactly, if you did nothing, you ordered this without any baseboard trim, just the toe kick, no panel, this is how it would look. Nothing wrong with that, totally fine. If you wanted to flush it out, we would get a 1/4 inch panel and put it on. That would be your flush finished end. And then if we wanted to make an applied door, we'd put the 1/4 inch panel on. Then we'd put our applied door right onto that. 21st century, because it's a cost-effective line It doesn't offer the deluxe end panels like in the custom line of Medallion. But just to recap, you can do standard, flushed, and applied door on 21st Century. You can do flushed, applied door, or deluxe on the custom line. So we talked about all the things we can do with an exposed end in your kitchen. We went with the standard, we've got the flushed, we've got the applied, and we've got the deluxe. So those are your 4 pretty standard options for your exposed end in your kitchen. Make sure you do your research, talk to your designer about what you want and what you want to see in your kitchen. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any other comments, questions about exposed ends, please put them in the comments and I'll get to them as quickly as I can. In addition, if there's anything else you'd like to see about a kitchen, please let me know. I'd be happy to do a video. Thank you.